Greetings all, Vanna here for the Earth Signs Weekly Message. Okay, Damien, what do you have to say? Well, love that. The first message for us is abundance. And this abundance is because of something you have been doing for a very long time. You have education and wishing well coming out for Taurus and Virgos. And I love the duality and mirroring of this and the representation that it's not just I have to make this happen for myself, or I have to pray and wait for God to give this to me. You have done both. And it has not been easy. Heal the ouch in reverse for Capricorn. It has been very difficult, especially to that Capricorn soul of, I want this success. I want this reward. Capricorns are the most ambitious and fiery of the earth signs, which also means they can be the most distracted when it comes to ego. And that has been something that you have been working very hard to keep in some state of balance here. And it is being carried through in reward. You have flying in reverse, flying upright at the bottom of the deck. It's really weird. The card that was beneath it was in the same position and the same card as the last one. And that's just noteworthy to me. You have a line coming out in Damien's deck. So you truly are in alignment and in the place that you need to be right now. You have the Sun and Taurus coming out for you. And I particularly love that because I am a sun sign Taurus. I was born in May. And then to have 11 coming out as well, like the number of divine synchronicity and intervention. It is coming in again and again, my loves, that you, my earth signs, are being rewarded for all of the work that you have done. And now, how do you maintain an attitude of gratitude during this time? By stating and listing everything that you are grateful for, everything that is going well. And I do not mean toxic positivity. One thing that my mom and I do in our weekly meetings is, what was something good that happened? What was something bad that happened? And what is the best? And this gives us a moment of conscious reflection of something that we feel went well, something that didn't go so well, having that acknowledgement, awareness, and accountability of our own energy, and then ending with what was the best thing. And so that kind of cycle for having gratitude for something that went well, having acknowledgement, awareness, and accountability for what did not go well, and then again ending it on something positive. That is one of the best ways that I could describe to you at least how I have found strength in reclaiming my energy, and how I have found a sense of stability and normalcy with all of the craziness that goes on in this world, because I absolutely know how copy and pasted it feels when so many people say it's going to get better, you just have to think positively, look on the bright side. It feels like a punch to the gut. I had that same situation when I was in counseling in school for my anger, and I would constantly hear the breathing technique. Breathe in for 5, hold for 7, release for 9, or something like that. And it never worked for me because I never felt like it was meant for me, or I never felt like they were seeing me or seeing my struggles or what I was experiencing. I just felt like it was a copy and pasted answer. However, when the information is given to you in a way that you can understand it, that you can receive it, it carries. That's why we have tutoring. That's why we have different teaching techniques. Our brains all intake and process information differently. And so I was having this conversation recently with a friend of mine about how she didn't feel like she had a spiritual connection. Every person has the ability to connect through cards this way. Every person has the ability to access their higher self this way. It is in the work that you have done, in the communications that you are putting out there, that you find success or not. And this is the reminder right now. What you are focusing on is so important because you have been manifesting and creating this fresh start. To have this sense of comfort, to have this sense of stability that I don't have to fight to ensure my world does not fall apart tomorrow. And maybe it will, because it is meant to. You feel very much in stagnancy, but that is because it is all happening around you and for you, but the ego feels as though it is a personal attack that people are leaving. It is a personal attack that you had been fired, that it is all... Maybe it is. Maybe there was someone that genuinely meant you harm, that genuinely meant to bring you down, but that does not mean you give them the grace to do so. Someone can come and attack you. Someone can come at you. But it is your reaction and your allotment that gives them what they want. For example, a bully. They are coming at you because they see how they react elicits a reaction from you. You have given them enough power that their actions has an impact on you, that their words, their energy has enough of an impact, carries enough weight in your mind, heart, and soul that it has the ability to disrupt your energetic equilibrium. That's not something that people point out or acknowledge, but that is what happens when we have relationships with people, good or bad. You say, this person is valuable enough to me that how they think and feel has an impact upon me. It's most evident when people become parents, that everything about their life becomes, is their child okay? Is their child hurting? Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Movement and speed just came right outside of the deck. What you feel is in stagnancy is actually swift divine movements that are trying to bring you into the sun, into the light where you have been hiding from for too long, my dear. And I am not going to blame or shame you for this, because change is difficult. Change is so very hard, especially to us earthen signs that find so much strength and stability and in the world we know and in what we have created. For us of the earth signs, it is more impactful when our environment upsets us. It is more hurtful when there is a betrayal, because we feel everything so much more. Especially for myself, I am Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The signs that are supposed to balance you out and create this divine divinity has given me this earthen trio, which is part of my power, which is part of my strength here. But it also has the drawbacks that we label and associate with these. It simply means we have more impact in the earthen realm, but that also means our manifestations are more powerful, our words carry more of an impact, and our energy is more lasting on the environments than we are aware of. You create a ripple effect wherever you go, my love, and it is because of the auric power that carries with you. You have a radius around you that has always impacted other people, and when you become aware of that radius impact, it is your responsibility to have it is your responsibility to be aware of the emotions that you have and how that is immediately impacting your environment, because you don't realize what a tidal wave of energy you pull into a situation. Having awareness in that helps you have more control over your reactions to the situations, and it's not going to be so heavy. Have a beautiful day.